Good morning, you guys. Popped on here a minute early, so we will just give everyone some time to hop into the room. Okay. 9 o'clock on the dot. Good morning, Vuori Active Club. Okay, so today I'm going to be leading you through a empowered vinyasa yoga flow. My name is Kate Van Hoff. If you are new to my classes, so happy to have you here. You're not going to need any equipment for this class, just space to move, your mat, but no weights or anything like that. So get your water, get your mat, find some space, and we will get rolling in just a minute. While we're waiting for everyone to kind of join into the room, wanted to show off this amazing Vuori Bliss Blend collection. It is so buttery, smooth, and soft, and just amazing. So make sure, if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to go check it out. I'm seriously living in this. It is so soft and so comfortable. So, seeing a few questions come in. The class will be saved for later. And the class is going to be about 40 minutes. Okay. So if you're just hopping on, grab your mat or just find some space that you can move. You don't need any extra equipment for this. And we are gonna get rolling. So, okay, perfect. Okay, so come meet me on your mat. Coming all the way back to your mat, we're going to start in child's pose. So come all the way down, take your knees nice and wide, bring your big toes to touch, and then sink your hips back and spread your arms out in front of you, and just let your forehead fall to your mat. Good, letting yourself, staying here in child's pose. I'm just gonna lift up so that you can hear my voice a little bit better. Just letting yourself ground down into this space, feeling that connection of your body against the earth. Good. And sway your forehead side to side. Just letting yourself arrive here. Good, take a big deep belly breath in through your nose, fill up. And exhale, sigh it out through your mouth, let it go. Another big deep belly breath in, fill up. And exhale, sigh it out. Good, one more deep breath in, your biggest one today. Let your belly fill up between your thighs. And exhale, sigh it out. Good, and then seal your lips. Start to bring your breath in and out through your nose. Starting to fire up your breath a little bit more, letting it circle throughout your body, bringing some heat into your body. Good, and today as we move and flow and breathe, I want to bring in the intention of being present. Yeah, whatever you had going on earlier this morning or whatever you have going on after this, just let that be. Let it go for now and just let yourself arrive here in this space, showing up exactly as you are and just being here for the next 40 minutes to just really show up for yourself and be here for yourself. Creating that space and that time and that energy that you deserve. Good, take a few more grounding breaths here in this child's pose. Bringing to mind something that you might want to let go of. It doesn't need to be anything big. It could be something so small, just something that you want to let go of so that you can create space for the things that do light you up, that do serve you, and that you do want to bring into your life, okay? So just bringing that intention of presence and goodness and releasing whatever is not serving you. Take one more big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good, you're gonna keep your knees wide, coming all the way up through all fours. Knees are still wide. You're gonna dip your hips, gaze up, open up, let your heart space open up. And then exhale, send it back, child's pose. Good, inhale, draw it forward, dip your hips, lift up. And exhale, send it back. Keep moving with your breath here. Going as fast or as slow as feels good to you. If you maybe want to pause in one spot or the other, if it feels good. Again, just letting that heart space open up, creating space. Beautiful. Good, take one more breath in. And one more breath out, landing back into child's pose. Bring it up to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Bring your knees into hip width. Cat-cow, inhale, gaze up, drop your belly. Exhale, tuck your chin around your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. And exhale, tuck and round. Good, again, keep moving with your breath here. Listening to your body as we flow through practice today. Okay, if something that I am doing is not calling to you or doesn't feel good in your body, just take it out, listen to your body. Good, take a few more rounds of breath if you want to add in any hip circles, side to side movements. Good, one more breath in and full breath out. Come back to your neutral spine. Lift your right arm up towards the ceiling, open up, and exhale, thread the needle, send it underneath your left arm. Let your shoulder and ear fall to your mat. Good, so a few options here with your left hand. You can keep your left elbow bent, pressing your palm into the ground, and kind of pressing against it. You'll feel that opening between your shoulder blades. Or option to crawl it out long, or half bind it behind your back. All are great options, so just finding what variation works for you. Good. And gently unwind, lift your right arm back up. And exhale, release to all fours. Take a cat-cow, inhale. Exhale. Back to your neutral spine, switching sides. Lift your left arm up. And exhale, thread the needle, send it underneath. Finding that variation that feels good for you. Good, and unwind, lift your left arm back up. And exhale, release to all fours. Last cat-cow, inhale. Exhale. Back to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes. And then lift your knees just a few inches up off the ground. Just letting them hover. Good, and just holding nice strong core. Firing up that core. Good, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Pedal out your feet. Breathing into the back space of your legs. Good. And then let your heels settle towards the back of your mat. Lift both heels up, coming high onto your tippy toes, and then drop both heels to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Drop both heels to the right. Inhale, back to center. Good, drop your heels back to center. Inhale, lift back up high onto your tippy toes. Nice and slow, tiptoe to the front of your mat. Once you get there, rag doll, grab opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy. Big bend in your knees here. Let your head hang and then just sway side to side, shake your head, yes and no. Releasing it all out, just letting it go. Good, come back to neutral, back to center. Release your hands down to the ground. One vertebrae at a time, slowly rising all the way up to stand. Let your head be the last thing to arrive. Take your time. Good, once you get there, reach your arms up overhead, take a big breath in. And exhale, bring your palms to heart center and close your eyes. Just taking a few moments, a few breaths with yourself in this high mountain, in this standing pose of just grounding down through your feet, lifting up through the crown of your head, coming back to your intention of presence or anything else that came to mind. Take a deep breath in together, fill up, and exhale, let it go. Good, inhale, reach your arms all the way up and around, high mountain. Cactus your arms, open up. Good, little back bend, gazing up towards the ceiling, open up your heart. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, forward fold, coming through center, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. Plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Shift your weight forward onto your big toes. Good, keep your elbows nice and tight as you lower down halfway, chaturanga. Flip your feet, lift your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, gaze forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. High mountain, rise all the way up. Cactus your arms, little back bend. Inhale, lift. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Shift your weight forward. Chaturanga, lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good, gaze forward. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. High mountain, rise. Cactus your arms, open up. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, step or float back. Good, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold, good, just start to move with your breath here, ride it all the way up. Cactus and open. Inhale, reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Step or float back, chaturanga, flow through with your breath. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Good, one more time through, gaze forward. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold, building that energy, keep it going. Cactus and open. Inhale, reach. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, side out through your mouth. Another deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, lift your right leg high. Knee to nose, crunch it in. Good, as you shift your weight forward, inhale, lift. Knee to nose, plant your foot in between your hands. Stay high on those back toes. Lift all the way up, high crescent lunge. Good, so bending into that front leg, 90 degrees, your knee is stacked right over your ankle. Reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, and then relax your shoulders down your back. Take a big breath in. Good, exhale, twisting to the right. Your right hand is gonna come all the way towards the back of your mat. Twisting your upper body, lower body stays where it's at. Good, taking this first round nice and slow. Now bring your right hand, your back hand, to your back leg. Left arm reaches up, exalted warrior. Feel that long line all the way from your left hip to your left fingertips, opening up. One more breath in. Exhale, unwind all the way, airplane lunge. Arms fly by your side. Good, hovering over that right leg. I don't want to see you resting on that right leg. Keep your core engaged here. Good. Now bring your weight into your right foot. You're gonna come all the way up, staff pose, left leg lifts up. We've got a little bit of balancing series in here. Good, figure four, cross your left ankle over top of your right leg. Sitting nice and low, hands come to heart center. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, lift back up, staff pose. Full airplane, your left leg goes back, arms fly by your side. Try to keep your hips square to the ground here. So left hip crease down, right hip crease up. Good, and then just flying your arms by your side, flexing through that left foot. Imagine like you're stamping on a wall behind you. Keep your shoulders back, almost like you're in an upward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring a slight bend to your right leg. Step your left foot back and open all the way up, star pose. So arms reach nice and long, legs long, take up space. Good. Big breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna bend to the back of your mat. So left leg, bending into that left leg, hands come to heart center. If coming all the way down is a little bit too much, you can totally just stay up here, almost like a lateral lunge, bending into that left leg, okay? Good. Pop it all the way back up, warrior two, to the front of your mat. So bend into that front leg. Drive the knife edge of your back foot. Good. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior, take it back. Side angle. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, right arm goes back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Chaturanga, step your right foot back. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Left leg high, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, land your foot in between your hands. Rise up, high crescent lunge. Good, we'll take this side on the first round, a little bit slower, same as the last, and then we'll move breath to movement and really fire it up, okay? So lifting high on those back toes. Good, twist, left arm goes back. Keep this twist in your upper body. Back hand comes to your back leg. Right arm reaches, exalted warrior. Feel that opening in the right side of your body. Breathe in. Exhale, unwind. Airplane lunge, arms fly by your side. Good. Keeping that core engaged, not resting on your thigh. Staff pose, drive your right leg up. Figure 4, cross your ankle, hands come to heart center, sit low. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift back up, staff pose. Airplane, full airplane, right leg goes back. Good, squaring your hips off, fly your arms by your side. Good. Bring a slight bend to your left leg. Step back, open up, star pose. Good, I'm gonna flip around so you guys can see me. Stay where you're at, good, star pose. Bending to the back of your mat, so into your right leg this time. Pop it all the way up, warrior 2 to the front. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Good, side angle, left arm comes down, right arm reaches. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach it back, open up. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Good, so we're going to take it breath to movement now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right leg high. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, land your foot. High crescent lunge. Twist to the right. Exalted warrior, lift up, left arm reaches. Exhale, unwind, airplane lunge. Staff pose, left leg high. Figure 4. Staff pose. Airplane. Star pose, open up. Bend to the back. Warrior 2 to the front. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten that front leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Knee to nose. Inhale, left. Knee to nose, land your foot, high crescent. Twist to the left. Exalted warrior. Unwind, airplane lunge. Staff pose. Figure 4. Staff pose. Airplane, full airplane. Good, star pose, step back, open up, take up space. Bend to the back of your mat. Open all the way up, warrior 2 to the front. Flip your front palm, reverse. Side angle. Reverse triangle, straighten that front leg. Exhale, hands to the ground, chaturanga. Beautiful, you guys. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, land your foot. High crescent. Good, letting your breath guide you. Twist to the right. Exalted warrior. Airplane lunge. Staff pose. Figure 4. Staff pose. Full airplane. Star pose. Bend to the back. Warrior 2 to the front. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse triangle. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, land your foot, high crescent lunge. Twist to the left. Exalted warrior. Airplane lunge. Staff pose, drive it up. Figure four. Staff pose. Airplane. Star pose, open up. Bend to the back. Warrior two, open up. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Reverse triangle, straighten that front leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Good, another big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right leg high. Knee to nose, draw it in. Good, listen up. Right leg high. Now knee to your right elbow. Inhale high. Knee to your left elbow. Inhale high. Knee to nose, land your foot in between your hands, high crescent lunge. Good, a little different this round. Straight into that airplane lunge, arms fly by your side. Staff pose, left leg draws up. Figure four, cross it over, hands come to heart center. Good, this round taking a few breaths here. If you want to stay here and this feels great, awesome. If you want to bring your hands down to the mat, whatever feels best for you. If an arm balance from here is in your practice, feel free to take that arm balance. Just finding your breath, slowing it down a little bit. Take one more big breath in. Full breath out. Staff pose, bring it back up. Good, now bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg, right above your knee. Left arm comes to the back, twist. Good. Unwind. From here, right into dancer pose. So your left leg is going to come back as well as your left arm. You're going to catch the inside of your foot. Right arm reaches up. Good, keep grounding down through your right foot. Then you're going to kick your foot into your hand. That is what is going to start to lead you forward. Good. Finding that balance, finding a point that you can focus on that's not moving. Beautiful. One more breath in. Full breath out. Come back, staff pose, nice and controlled. Good. Airplane lunge, step that left leg back, arms come by your side. Warrior two, open up. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten that front leg, reach your right arm back. Now your legs are gonna stay here. Bring your arms out to a T. Good, shift your hips back as you reach forward with your right palm. Full triangle, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. Good, I want you to keep space in the right side of your body. So I don't wanna see this, okay? Keep it lifted. I want you to imagine like you're being pressed between two panes of glass. Bring it all the way back up, arms back out to a T. Good, parallel your feet to the short edges of your mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take a big breath in, open up, gaze up. And exhale, fold all the way down. Release your head. Release your arms down to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Crawl your hands to the front of your mat. Low lunge, both feet point forward. Drop your back knee down. Good, reach your right arm high. Twist and open. Good, lots of twists and heart openers today. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release. Your right hand back down. Shift your hips back, half split. So straightening that front leg. You can play around with pointing and flexing that right foot, whatever feels good for you. Come back to your low lunge, bend into that right leg. Heel toe your right foot out to the edge of your mat and bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Option to stay here if this feels great and you are just feeling good here, stay here. If you want a little extra, you can come down to your elbows, or maybe it feels good to gently press that right leg out. Just finding what feels good for you here. As always, listening to your body. There should be no pain or pinching, so if there is, just ease it up a little bit. Good. Press back up to your palms if you're not already there. Lift your back knee up off the ground. Send your right leg high, three-legged down dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Option to stay here, or if you want to flip your dog, bring your right leg all the way around and open up. Good, come all the way back around. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left leg high. Knee to nose, draw it in. Inhale, lift. Knee to your left elbow. Inhale, lift. Knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, land your foot in between your hands. High crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Good, airplane lunge. Fly your arms by your side. Staff pose, right leg lifts. Good. Figure four, cross it over, hands come to heart center. Good, sitting low. Finding your variation here if you want to stay here. If you want to bring your hands to the ground. Coming into that balance. Good, bring it back up, staff pose. No need to rush through this, find that balance. Good, twisting left hand comes to the outside of your right leg. Right arm comes to the back of your mat. Keep lifting through the crown of your head here. One more breath in. Full breath out. Unwind all the way. Right into dancer pose. Try to keep that right leg hovering. Your right arm goes back and catches your foot. Left arm reaches up. Finding that length first, lifting up through your fingertips. Then kick your foot into your hand. That's what will draw you forward. Good. Keep lifting, lifting. And gently release, coming back, staff pose. Right leg lifts up. Airplane lunge, step it back. Arms come by your side. Warrior two, open up. I'm gonna switch so that you guys can see me again. Good, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten that front leg, reach back. Keep your legs where they're at. Bring your arms out to a T. Good, shift it forward. Again, keeping that long line, and then tip it over to the left. Keep space in that left side of your body. Reaching through those right fingertips. Bring it back up. Wide T with your arms. Good, this time toes out, heels in. You're gonna sink down into a squat, bring your hands right above your knees. Gently pressing out with your hands. Take a big breath in, and then dip your left shoulder to center. Inhale, lift back center. Good, and drop your right. Inhale, lift to center. And exhale, forward fold. Parallel your feet. Good, halfway lift. This time reach your right arm high. And release, switch sides, left arm high. And release all the way down. One more inhale, halfway lift. Crawl your hands to the front of your mat, to your left foot. Both feet point towards the front of your mat. Drop your back knee, left arm reaches, twist. One more breath in. Good, and exhale, release your left hand back down. Shift your hips back, half split, straightening that left leg. If you played around with pointing and flexing that foot on the other side, try it out on this side. Maybe it feels the same or maybe a little different, and that's okay too. Good, come back to your low lunge, bend into that left leg. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Staying up here on long arms or to your elbows, or maybe you gently press that left leg out. Press back up to your palms if you're not already there. Lift your back knee up off the ground. Three-legged down dog, send your left leg high. Bend your knee, open up. Option to stay here or flip your dog if you did on the other side. Good. Bring it all the way back around, downward facing dog. Good, lift your right leg high. Bring it through for half pigeon. So your right knee will be by your right wrist. Left leg is nice and long behind you. Tent your fingertips first. Inhale, lift up, open up. And then exhale, coming all the way down. Maybe to your elbows or to your forehead. Or if you have a pillow and want to place your elbows on a pillow. Just letting your breath soften. Coming back into your intention, into this present moment, into letting go of whatever is not serving you, to be able to make space for the things that do. Gently press back up to your palms. Tuck your back toes. Send your right leg back and shake it out. Good, lift your left leg high. Bring it through half pigeon. Left knee by your left wrist. Lengthen that right leg long. Again, first tent your fingertips. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Just letting yourself be. Press back up to your palms. Tuck your back toes. Send your left leg back and shake it out. Drop down to your knees. Shift your hips to one side. Swing your legs out in front of you. And lower all the way down onto your back. Good, hug your knees into your chest once you get there. And let both knees drop to the left. Bring your arms out to a T, spinal twist. Gaze is either up or to the right. Feel that wringing out, that letting go, almost like your spine is a washcloth being wrung out with water. Draw your knees back to center, hug them back in. And then drop them to the right, arms back out to a T, gazes up or to the left. Come back to center, hug your knees back in. Happy baby, make footprints on the ceiling. Grab the insides or outsides of your feet or peace fingers to your big toes. Try to keep that low back pressed against the ground. And gently release your grip, bringing your knees back into touch. Wrap your arms all the way around and bring your forehead to meet your knees. Give yourself a big, loving hug full of gratitude. Take one last breath in just for you. And exhale, release, Shavasana. Let your arms and legs fall along by your side. Release your breath. Release the tongue from the top of your mouth. And just let yourself be. Feel free, if you want to stay longer in Shavasana, to just stay here. If you're ready to come out of it, start to bring some small movements to your toes and your fingers. Reach your arms up over your head and point your toes. Take a big awakening stretch. And gently roll to one side with your knees bent, using your arm as a pillow. And pressing all the way up to a seated position with your eyes closed, your hands at heart center. Take a big breath in through your nose, fill up. And exhale, let it go. Good, this one all together as a community. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Good, one more. This one's just for you. Fill up. And exhale, let something go. Bring your palms up to your forehead and third eye for loving thoughts, to your lips for loving words, and your heart for loving intentions. The light in me honors and sees and loves the light in each and every one of you. Together with so much gratitude and presence, we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I will see you next week. It will be an upper body and core workout, so a little bit different than today, but thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.